Alright, y'all, nigga. Yo, we back. Okay. Well, that happened. Hi, King. What's up, Star? Um, yeah. I'm back. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the label cooked me for playing that video, so yeah, that's what just happened. Um, Now we know not to do that. Now we know not to do that. Bad enough, I don't even get paid off of these streams when I play these niggas' music. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's over for all that shit, nigga. I hope y'all niggas enjoy copyright-free lo-fi, because that's the only thing I'm fucking playing unless I'm reacting to music. Fuck YouTube, nigga. Fuck, no, not even fuck. Fuck the labels, bro. Holy shit, bro. That shit just got me tight, bro. Holy fucking shit, that shit, bro. Music shit is ridiculous, bro. Much love from the UK. Appreciate it, Mondum. But nah, that shit got me tight, bro. Took my stream down and shit, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, hold on. Let me keep forgetting YouTube is strict with the music. Yeah, me too. I'm about to move on to Twitch anyway soon, so not that they're any less strict, but I don't think that would have happened, bro. That's crazy. Chill with the ass on the screen. It wasn't even that. You know what's funny? It wasn't even the ass on the screen. Because when you play music videos and there's ass on the screen, they classify that as art, and so they'll let it rock. It was because of fucking copyright. They just don't want niggas streaming they shit because, you know, you're taking views from other people. I don't fucking know. They sent me the notification and they told me why that shit got taken down, so either way, bro. Fuck these fucking labels, bro, but it is what it is. This is the wrong channel. Yeah, no, it wasn't treatment. Yo, what's good, Venti? Bro, you can react to I Am Demna. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They not ready for that yet, bro. They not ready for that. They not ready for that.
Gen Z.
Okay. Did you get copyrighted or what? Yeah. Well, I didn't get like copyright strike, but they that's why the stream got fucked up because playing the music with the music video. I guess I don't fucking know. I wonder how that works though. Like certain niggas don't. Like I played other videos before. It wasn't an issue, but whatever. Anyways, bro. Okay, which one do y'all want first? Coming off of the back of music, fair use policy. I don't know, bro. Coming off of the back of music, we have Playboi Carti is a horrible person. We have the invasion of Gen Z drug addicts, the danger of simps and incels. We got a lot of places we could go here. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of places we could take this. It's a lot. But coming off of the back of music, I think we're gonna do the Carti shit, bro. Oh no, they just spammed the fuck out of my chat on the screen, bro. I thought I blew up for some reason. I thought Kai joined my stream. Hold on. Get the invasion of Gen Z drug addicts out the way. I bet. The invasion of Gen Z drug addicts by Love Hilal. That's what's up, buddy.
Z has a massive substance issue, and we need to talk about those addictions today. Growing up as a Gen Z individual, I feel like we all made a very valiant effort to avoid some of the many harmful substances or addictions that plague Gen X or millennials. For instance, me specifically, I remember walking down the street as a child in my youth and smelling the awful, foul, putrid scent of cigarettes in my peripheral. And I always thought to myself,
yeah, like we're the first generation that, like, we actually made cigarette sales go down. because like we don't smoke cigarettes. Like it's kind of just like we don't really accept that. If you're almost at 100K, I recommend you study that one. The bigger you get, the more YouTube targets you. Appreciate it. Carti, horrible person. A father, yes, but person, no way. You're chronically online, buddy. Kai's not watching you. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, in NYC, everyone was smoking back in high school. Cigarettes, though? Hell no, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas fuck around and smack a cigarette out your hand in NYC. Yo, what's good, Chico?
Myself, who could be smoking these disgusting cancer sticks? I would never ever make that mistake when I'm older. And I know that's not just me. A lot of people in Gen Z had that exact same thought. That was until it was repackaged, repurposed into the flavor of strawberry, and now y'all sucking on it more than Mia Khalifa sucks on men to relieve their stress and negative energy. Like the amount of vape fiends I remember in high school is genuinely alarming. Not only are you underage, you were out here so down bad for flavored air, you look like a crack or meth junkie. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Hiding in the Chili's bathroom so I can vape. Hashtag fiend. I swear I knew like 15.
Like, now this is something that we gas up, right? Bro, I remember when like vapes first came out. It was like 2013. I remember seeing ads about them, and they were basically just trying to advertise it as, you're just smoking water vapor. I knew it wasn't just gonna be water vapor. The way people be fiending over that shit, it's definitely more than water vapor in there, bro. I heard all types of shit. I heard it's lithium, all types of shit, bro. Vapes are crazy.
15 different people in high school who did this exact same thing in the school bathrooms, bro. It got so bad that my high school bathroom was now known as the Nick bathroom, all right? The nicotine bathroom. I know this also starts and happens in certain middle schools as well. And
SparkysThots reaction/analysis should be interrupting original clip regularly. What you mean by that? Bro, I was fake around vapes in high school. I took one little smoke in the bathroom from time to time. You admit that? No, I ain't gonna lie, I smoked that shit once. I don't really understand the appeal. Granted, I don't know. Like, people say they get a buzz out of it. I don't know. That shit just kind of mildly burned my throat. But you're not even supposed to inhale that shit. So I don't know. I don't really get it. I think it's just a fidget for drug addicts. Fair use is legal doctrine that allows limited. Yeah. I know, buddy. I know.
And I already know some people in the comments are going to be like, oh, vaping, nicotine is not a drug. Nicotine is a drug, highly addictive. Nicotine is a powerful and highly addictive drug that can prime the brain's reward system. Addiction is characterized by compulsive use, even when it has a negative health consequence. And the same people out here trying to say, oh, it's not a drug and I'm not addicted, are out here acting like this.
Where's your nicotine, dog?
How the fuck did you get in my house, Jake? Don't have any. I don't have any. I don't have any.
This was me.
Like, this might not be a meme, bro. Niggas really be moving like this when it comes to their nicks, bro.
Last night, so accurate. Are you proud of this? Annie the Slayer, are you proud of this behavior?
I'm about to lose my mind in this bitch, bro. What the fuck is my face?
This be me.
Bro. I'm just trying to help, not telling you what to do. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate, like, I appreciate it, bro. I get it. It's just, like, I'm reacting to the video, so, like, you know, I like, reading all of that is a bit crazy, but I appreciate the sentiment, bro, for real. It's a gateway for upping the stimulants with more potent substances. You could say that for sure. Because a lot of people that smoke nicks, they say that it gives them a little buzz, but it immediately goes away. It's not like smoking weed to where you'll be high for at least a little while. Imagine not being happy with clean air. I mean, listen, that's what life is based upon, bro. People aren't satisfied with, you know, homeostasis, so they have to just throw things off. You know, the real world isn't interesting enough. I stopped vaping a couple years ago. Congratulations, man. For real, like, that ass. The main reason I don't be at parties is the junkies. Vape junkies? I mean, shit. Is that really a reason to not go to a party? Because, like, niggas be vaping too much? I don't know. Your brain gets bored of all that shit after a while, and your brain will want a better high. Yeah, exactly. I stopped smoking Black and Milds a few months ago. Now I just vape. I mean, hey man, listen. You went from meth to cocaine essentially, but you feel me? At the end of the day, at least you're doing a little bit better. College parties got the worst types of drugs. Nah, yeah, that's like next level shit. Vapes are like fucking popsicles. But yep.
And they swear they're not addicted. Like, you are more addicted than Jamaican men are addicted to obese white ladies. You are more addicted.
Wait, what? Yo, what the fuck was... That was only funny because, like, I didn't know that was widely known that that's a thing that, like, that's real. Jamaican men being obese white ladies. I ain't hear that one yet, bro, but that, yo, where this nigga from, bro?
And they swear they're not addicted. Like, you are more addicted than Jamaican men are addicted to obese white ladies. You are more addicted than an Asian person is to trying to get good grades to appease their family, only to never receive the kindness, love, and gratitude or appreciation that they wanted to feel in the first place, which then leads them to succumb to the darkness of an unhealthy relationship with their parents and an unhealthy relationship with themselves. Damn. Hits.
Is he Asian? I mean, like, I could maybe see it, like, especially in this frame, like, shit. Let me find out. This dude is funny. Nah, yeah, he got it.
Really close to home, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, he is Asian.
My 18th birthday gift is gonna be a new geek bar.
Okay.
This is what we're giving out on birthdays? There's other things in this world to breathe. There's other things in this world to suck on, pause. It is genuinely getting to a point, bro. I remember seeing videos like this.
I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. I would never vape again.
I didn't mean to do that. You didn't mean to actively take the geek bar out.
The sad thing is, she's probably not even lying. Like, you have to understand, when people smoke and vape and shit, it doesn't only just act to them as a drug. It's like a tick, bro. It's like some people just smoke because they constantly feel like they have to be doing something with their hands. And so, subconsciously, sometimes they really sit there and just be, like, they just cannot help it. I'm telling you. Like, that's really how it be. Nah, we jack the fat bunnies, not gonna lie, dog. You Jamaicans? Like, you speaking for all Jamaicans, or you speaking for chat or everybody? Cause I don't know about everybody. I don't know about everybody. Yo, I'm back. Yo, what's good, yo? Yeah, all Jamaicans. Okay, yeah. I don't mind the vapes and weed, but the drunk motherfuckers piss me off. Yeah, that's like a whole nother thing. Funny enough, you can drink alcohol on a plane as long as it's provided by the plane, you know. But this, nope. She probably about to get kicked off.
Out of your pocket, suck on it like a popsicle, push out the strawberry flavored air into humanity for the rest of the passengers of this plane to inhale.
I didn't mean to do that. I would never vape again.
Okay. Any of you seen my vape? You know I only use Ripple anyway. Ripple? What's that? It's zero nicotine. It's much better than that shit you have. Well, have you got one I can try? Yeah, sure. There's loads of flavors.
That's how you know this is getting too crazy. We're getting advertisements of vapes that help vapors stop vaping regular vapes instead of just vaping this vape. Guys, what are we doing? On a serious note, I feel like there are so many different statistics I can pull up against vaping and how vaping is horrible for you. And at the same time, some vape fiend is gonna tell me, oh, this is actually not as bad as you think, bro. I'm actually doing this so I can avoid the other drugs. Congratulations, my brother.
Yeah, that do be what they say too. Have you done an addiction ranking video from least bad to worse? I have not. I can do that if y'all want me to, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't do drugs. So, like, you know, I might not be the best person to have an opinion on that. But if y'all really want that shit, sure, I could do it. I haven't failed the other drugs, just tobacco. Hey, man, listen. You almost clean, bro. You almost clean. Just lock in, twin.
You have been fooled by vaping propaganda. For the longest time, whenever I was watching the news or watching sports, I remember seeing these anti-cigarette campaigns where it's like, oh, smoking kills, don't smoke, secondhand smoke is really bad for you, etc. And at that time, I was realizing, okay, yeah, cigarettes are finally being stigmatized. And then came the invasion of vapes. And here's the genius marketing move, but as soon as cigarettes became stigmatized and advertised as unhealthy, vaping seemed to be the healthy alternative. It's not as bad for you, it's not as toxic, it's not as cancer-causing, etc. But you are still frying your lungs, and if you think that you're making making a healthier choice, it might enable you to do this even longer and develop an even longer addiction due to the fact that you actually don't even think it's a bad idea. Because let's face it, whenever you confront a chronic vapor, they always hit you with that, well, at least I'm not smoking cigarettes. Now, for some statistics involving Gen Z.
Yeah, that's the usual argument. Yeah, I'm doing this, but I could be snorting coke. I could be fucking doing meth. So this isn't as bad. But yeah, that's usually how it is. Get a test subject or a rat to test on. I will not do that. Not gonna lie. Nah, not frying my lungs with 100 plus chemicals. Facts. I'm telling you, like, they used to really sit there. I remember the first time I seen an ad for vapes, they were like, "You're just smoking water vapor. You're just smoking water vapor." And then come to find out, like, it's more than just water vapor in there, bro. I can tell the difference. I used to smoke 3 to 4 blacks a day. Holy shit. Damn. 3 to 4, nigga? Shit. Holy hell. I'm glad you don't do that anymore. Is it that hard to put on weight as a skinny dude? I've been a hefty fella my whole life. I'll talk about that after.
In 2022, 2.55 million middle and high school students in the U.S. reported using e-cigarettes in the past 30 days. 14% of high school students and 3% of middle school students. 85% of high school age smokers and 72% of middle school smokers prefer vaping over regular cigarettes or smokeless tobacco. And here's the kicker right here. E-cigarette companies use aggressive advertising from marketing campaigns to target adolescents. Social media has provided a platform for e-cig companies to market their products to the youth. That's why you see things like strawberry, peach, mango, fuzz as a flavor go so viral. All you gotta do is put some fruity ass flavor in front of their face, and they gonna go crazy for it.
That's pretty true, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas in Paris that smoke cigarettes and like old people, bro, there's nothing appealing to them about smoking on mango particles, bro. That's for us. I love my pretty pink lungs. Facts. Each person has a... Oh yeah, you're talking about that.
Can we please just go back to breathing air? Brief intermission. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Back to the video. And since we're talking about oxygen and breathing flavored air or breathing regular air, I feel like this is a perfect segue to talk about the next point, which is whippets. Which, if you're not sure what whippets are,
fuck, bro, whippets, man.
Nitrous oxide found in small metal canisters, used in refillable whipped cream canisters, used as an inhalant drug to get high. We got hella high off some whippets last night, browdy. Now, the first time I really saw this was that one black kid who was in a restaurant, hit a little breath of the canister and went mega viral. So this right here is what the canisters nitrous oxide look like, and you can actually buy these online, which makes them very easily accessible for the youth. Another form of it right here is like galaxy gas and
yeah, I've actually seen like some streamers casually just have this shit in their background, and like every now and then they'll just leave to go take a hit of this shit. This shit is fucked. I think what this does is it actually like deprives your brain from oxygen. So like you basically just kind of for a little while, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely won't be touching that. What you guys think of whippets? Y'all do them?
boom, we go over here to Amazon.com and we got watermelon lemonade flavored whipped cream dispenser. Yeah, you can very easily
watermelon lemonade, bro.
Buy these online for the price of currently unavailable vanilla cupcake flavor whipped cream dispenser cartridge 85.
See, like, you're not telling me these flavors aren't for young niggas, bro. Like, bro, vanilla cupcake, bro, vanilla cupcake, oxygen brain shut off. Like, what the fuck? God, where did you go wrong with us, man? Ah, man. All right. I smoke weed every day and somehow I still have brain cells. Well, congratulations. You know, I don't mean to pull the drug card, but at least you're not taking cupcake air to the face to shut your oxygen off in your brain.
$5 for this. Now, I'm not really sure exactly how this works, given that it's a flavored dispenser tank. Let's actually find out.
Galaxy gas it's nitrous oxide. It's used for whipping cream or other, I think there's other culinary uses for it, but it's just a can of nitrous. Apparently you can't use oxygen or CO2 because it affects the whipping cream. So nitrous is the gas they use. It's the exact same stuff you would find in the dental office, laughing gas oxide.
I can't lie, when the dentist used to put you under laughing gas, that shit did feel pretty good when you woke up. Granted, you didn't really remember falling asleep, but when you woke up, it was a nice feeling, I can't lie. However, that's medical practice, y'all. Don't do that.
If used in the recreational setting, you can get the
$84 just to lose brain cells. Not literally, though. Ye is hooked on that gas. Yeah. I like how Kanye's music is in the background when he's explaining it, considering Kanye. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. That's crazy.
Same effects of laughing
Uzi
gas.
So basically, it's a potent greenhouse gas that people use to whip cream because oxygen or carbon dioxide can't properly whip cream to the best of its abilities, and they got to use nitrous oxide. And in turn, people who are using nitrous oxide are using that as a drug to get high. And it's mainly something I've seen among Gen Z. For the last suckable, inhalable, breathable addiction of the day, we gotta talk about Zaza. We gotta talk about that gas, Mary Jane, Mary Joanna, whatever you wanna call her, all right? Because although it's not chemically addictive, it is definitely easy to become very, very dependent on it. And like always, there's always gonna be that stoner in the comment section talking about some, I'm not addicted, bro. I'm
Fucking annoying, bro. Well, I mean, granted, listen, if you don't feel like you're addicted, you don't feel like you're addicted, but man.
not addicted.
You gotta smoke before we go. You gotta smoke before this. You gotta smoke before you eat. You gotta smoke before you smoke. You always gotta smoke, like, bro. Like, stop. Like, you an addict? Like, are you an addict? Like,
But if it gets to a point where you gotta smoke every single day in order to function properly, if you gotta get high all the time, like, it gets to a point, all right? I feel like if
That's my point too, bro. Like, that's literally what an addiction is. And then people will try to pull the card. It's not negative because it's not an addiction because it's not negative, and it positively affects my life. I can do things better, but it's like, my nigga, bro. You might not be able to see the negatives because you only have your very calculated perspective on it, right? A lot of people be like, oh, it doesn't affect me negatively because it's actually a... But my nigga, you're smoking 10 times a day. Do you know how much you know how much money you could have saved have you just not had been smoking? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was talking to someone the other day, bro. They were literally putting into perspective, like, yo, how much money that they smoked away. And I was like, yo, bro, you smoked away a vacation. You smoked away some Balenciaga Raver denims. You smoked away a 07 fucking Honda Civic. Like, there's just so much shit you could do, but like, they don't even view it like that because it's just like, oh, it doesn't negatively affect me and my brain, and it helps me relax and all types of shit. But yeah, well, look at your financials, my nigga. Look at your financials. Let's talk about the fact that, nigga, for you to go from chicken to turkey, you gotta fucking pull out a loan, bro. You're broke. What are we talking about? It's definitely negative. Leading up to cum laude philosophy, yeah, I smoked all day, every day. Fuck, bro. An ounce of Zos is probably like 100 to 200, depending on the quality. So it will fuck up your pocket. I don't care. Like, bro, that shit not for everybody. That shit not for everybody. I vape. I never smoked before. Star. Fucking Bachelor of Arts. If you can afford to smoke weed every day, you should be able to have a nice car. Low key though, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Now, granted, I'm not bashing niggas that smoke. I just don't like when people don't keep it real with themselves about what they're sacrificing to be able to smoke all the time, right? Everyone's always gonna bend things to make them sound less negative based on their lives and what they prioritize. But it's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of shit you could have been doing better than this shit, bro. For real.
if somebody is very, very dependent on a substance or really anything in this life in general, you're low-key addicted. I don't care if you can't become chemically dependent on it. And I feel like we all know at least one person who succumbs to the bad habit of a weed addiction and are just in denial about that addiction, bro. Now, the next set of topics I want to talk about revolve around the idea of food. Yes, Gen Z has food addictions, all right? Now, whether you're seeing the most craziest, gluttoniest, I don't even know if that's a word, largest, humongous, gargantuan bowl of Chipotle that you ever seen in your life, or you see somebody genuinely starving themselves in hopes of looking more attractive, I guess. No matter which way you slice it, skinny or obese, Gen Z is like having a hard time falling somewhere in between the middle, which is fit. Starting with the fat ass side, the obesity side, I feel like there is a huge overeating trend on places like TikTok. There is always videos like this.
Get into the Chipotle, baby.
I'm not gonna hold you, but like, I'm not gonna like. I'm not a fan of mukbangs, right? But I get the appeal. It's like, you know, it was like when you were 12 watching the Food Network with a hot dog in your hand watching niggas cook at a steakhouse. It's like sometimes it's nice to watch people eat, right? Like, when I was a kid, I used to like to imagine that my Chinese food was whatever Chi-Chi was cooking for Goku in Dragon Ball Z. But it kind of gets to a point, right? Like, the food that I'm watching on these TV networks still look like somewhat good. What the fuck is this? Is that a honey bun that she's dipping into it? What is that? That's not, like, it gets to a point, man. Like, film a mukbang, but show me some good food, bro. Show me some good, like, what is, like, I'm sorry, bro. This just is not appealing. Niggas will do mukbangs for, like, literal spoons of grease, bro. That shit is gross. That shit is fucking gross. That's what I'm saying. This shit looks terrible, bro. So you telling me it's not a honey bun? I don't know what this is, bro. An oversized Hawaiian roll. I don't know what this is, but it don't look good, bro. It don't look good. You're telling me I'm dragging it, but you haven't told me what this is yet. That's my thing. That's all I'm saying. But whatever.
Get into the Chipotle, baby.
That go insanely viral, which kind of sets a new standard for like mukbangers in general. In order to make a full-time content creator career out of
Literally nauseating to look at, bro. What the fuck?
mukbanging like this, you're probably going to be eating a lot, which means you're probably going to get very fat. And so if you're not getting fat, that means you're one, spitting out the food, or two, throwing it up, which is both pretty bad for its own different reasons. Like, you do not have to be a scholarly source or Einstein himself to realize that this is pushing very poor eating habits. I would not be
bro. Oh my god. You gotta use better clips for these videos, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I did not have to see that, bro. Niggas need censor bars for shit like this, bro. Oh my god. If I didn't have a fast metabolism, I would be 400 pounds. Low-key, as a dude who has been 250 plus, I would not eat that shit. Sorry as shit. And, like, you feel like it gets to a point, bro. Like, you just eating just to eat.
Be surprised if there's some 15-year-old, 13-year-old girl thinking, oh my gosh, how is this person still skinny after eating all this food? How come I can't get like that? How come my body doesn't look like that? And that's where the comparison parts comes in. Obesity acceptance is already a thing online, which is its own separate problem I've talked about before. Don't get me wrong, body positivity can be a very, very good thing, but when you're advertising obesity to be some type of like good choice.
Some people probably goon to mukbangs from the mouth noise. I do hear about things like that too, but I ain't gonna lie, mukbangs get views, bro. Like, a lot of views. You're not convincing me that the 900,000 people watching a big nigga chow down on a lobster boil are all just getting off from that, bro. I doubt it. I just doubt it. You know, the diet and exercise, the remedy. Look behind you, it's Diddy.
You lost me, pal. But at the same time, being overly skinny is definitely not the right answer. Throughout 2024, I feel like there was also a very, very huge Ozempic epidemic. Most recently, we've seen people like Ice Spice lose a lot of weight in a very, very short amount of time. And I feel like one thing is people will never really want to admit that they're on Ozempic. They're always going to say they're going to the gym.
Do y'all think Ice Spice is on Ozempic? Yeah, my bad, y'all. No. Someone gooning to Nicotine. I mean, if that's what you're into, my nigga, hey. Ice Spice lost that alert. I agree. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, you got... A lot of it was harassed, bro. A lot of it was harassed. I thought she was cute in the face, bro, like, personally, but... Even that was apparently debatable, so I really don't know. She looks better in my opinion. She definitely looks healthier, and that's my thing. I don't know. Like, how do you tell if someone lost weight due to Ozempic? Like, she was definitely bigger, but was it to the point where she, like, this isn't an unrealistic amount of weight to lose, in my opinion, to where it's like, oh yeah, you're on Ozempic. I don't know. That's just me. She looks better now, in my opinion. I don't think it's crazy to say that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still cracking ice if I get the chance. She still look good. Nah, yeah, me too. But, hey, man, listen. She lost all that weight in like a month. But, like, that can happen. Granted, I'm not saying you don't know what she did to lose that weight. I ain't gonna lie. There's some people that go on carnivore diets, bro, and they'll legit lose a crazy amount of weight in a month. Is it healthy? No. But I don't know. I don't think you can tell. I think it's only if you're super big and lose weight fast. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like this is a catalyst to say, like, oh yeah, she definitely on Ozempic. I like thickness in areas, but more precisely, she has a little artistic talent. More of her appeal was her aesthetic. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nice pause. You feel me? I'm a man of the people, man. I'm a man of the people, star. Come on now.
Which is exactly what she did. And like, yeah, maybe you did work out. I don't know. Something's a little fishy here. Next up, we have gambling. I want to keep this
I'm not a fitness guy, clearly, right? Like, look at the size of my fucking arms. Clearly, I'm not a fucking fitness guy, so I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think, though.
Very nice and short. I feel like sports gambling, especially, and online gambling has really plagued Gen Z. We have all seen the side effects with Gen X or with millennials who get strung on these gambling addictions in casinos. They don't hit on blackjack. They don't hit on slots. And that's the problem with a lot of the things that we talked about in today's video. I feel like society has shuffled the way these addictions are, and they're still plaguing us to this day. For example, okay, with gambling, like sports gambling, as soon as we get these 6-leg parlays and we can bet on NBA games and NFL games, oh, it's amazing. Or with like vaping, oh, you don't want cigarettes? What about a strawberry version of a cigarette that's a little bit better for you? Oh, perfect. And speaking of online things, another thing that's a very huge addiction, and it's not a drug, chasing clout. Because you know what they say, clout is hell of a drug, and I feel like Gen Z is the most clout chasing generation of all time. Let's be real here. We were down to do whatever.
Yeah, we're the first generation to have this type of relationship with the internet, for sure, where it's like universally realistic to consider the internet or doing anything on the internet as a job. So inevitably, people are going to be willing to go to great lengths to do that. She got talent. I'm a munch. Yeah, you're a fucking simp. Cooking with Kaya over Ice Spice. In terms of what? Let's be real. Ice might be cheeks sometimes, but she low-key catchy. I agree. Like, I understand her appeal. I ain't the nigga that's completely bashing her. Like, it's a vibe sometimes. It's a vibe. Like, and you're in a party and it's a bunch of other baddies dancing to her, you understand it in that moment. But when you're with the bros and you're surrounded by all that testosterone, you don't want to hear that shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
It takes to get views, whether that's selling ourselves on OnlyFans. People will cover themselves in chocolate and say that they're the Easter Bunny. We get the freaky pranks, the 20v1s, the my mom got a BBL, faking disabilities. People will lose their moral principles in exchange for money and fame. And I feel like this is one of the most genuinely new addictions that has came in our lifetime because the internet is still pretty.
Is it really clout chasing if this is paying people? We all want to get paid. This is just part of the game. Yeah, you could 100% make that argument. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with that. I mean, I guess you could say it is clout chasing, but it really just comes down to the, like, clout chasing is something that used to be considered to be like a negative thing, right? At this point now, it's like, should we still consider it a negative thing? I guess that's the whole question at that point. I only know Kurt Cobain. How the fuck we got? Oh, the baddies dance to Cash Cobain now. True. I think some people feel without the internet or clout, they can't live regular lives. I mean, I think most people can't live regular. Like, niggas was calling the suicide hotline when TikTok went down, bro. It was crazy.
New, and social media is still pretty new. And last but not least, corn. Corn rots your brain. There are so many different statistics on corn being horrible for you. It's bad for your love life, physically, you know what I'm saying? You might not be able to get erect, unrealistic expectations of women, etc. Out of everything we talked about, I feel like it's the most easily attainable and easily accessible. Like, I remember when I was younger, being able to just look this stuff up online without any type of regulations. I mean, it still is like that to this day. I'm pretty sure. Like, oh, are you 18 plus on this screen? Click yes. Oh, okay, we believe you. We believe you. We know you're 18. And the people who get addicted to this stuff are often very young. Oftentimes, a pipeline will come somewhere from a different social media platform like YouTube, TikTok, and send them down this deep, massive, disgusting pipeline of OF users, etc. And it is a...
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, Sometimes I'll see weird videos of like just girls doing just weird shit. Like there's this one girl, I forgot her name, bro, but she'll literally like edit videos to where she looks like she's in a video game. Like an old school computer, you know, the game where they just take random pictures of shit and then it's a whole thing. And it's just like, okay, this is kind of weird, but like, all right, like, what is this about? And then you click on the link and it's a fucking OnlyFans thing, bro. I'm like, yo, like, how do you, like, people find any ways to drive, any way to drive their fucking audience into subscribing to their OnlyFans, bro. Like, I've seen these girls do crazy shit. Like, this ain't shit. There's elaborate plans to get these girls OnlyFans subscribers. And it works, too. It works. Yo, what's good, Sean? Yo, what's your opinion on black people? Amazing people, man. Stick figures, bro. Sean, what's the word? Yes, I'm serious. I drew stick figures since I was worried of online. Yeah, clearly, I'm not a part. I'm left out of that conversation.
Disgusting, sad case. Hopefully, Gen
Wait,
Alpha
whoa. I used to draw stick figures to goon to the.
does not fall victim to the same problem. But that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover for today's video. I know there's other substances that I could have talked about. For the people who make the argument that, oh, it's not a substance, it's not a drug, you're not speaking about drugs. People think that what they're doing is better. It's not as bad as what people were doing before. It's not like you're doing a harsh drug. So this is okay, right? It's bad, but it could be worse. Jordan? Mentality is what really causes these problems to be prolonged, in my opinion. Because yes, unhealthy eating habits are not the same thing as using a substance. It's very easy to fall victim to them because we're not paying them nearly enough attention as they needed to be. But that is gonna do it for today's video. Let me know if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below.
That's
in the
another
comments.
one. The gooning instructions thing, bro. Like, I didn't understand it at first, bro. I just kept seeing an influx of girls just counting down, but apparently that's just like a whole fucking thing, bro, that people are into. Crazy. Yo, D-Cypher, you into being dominated or some shit, bro? Fuck you mean? Tell me if I talk too much. It's a fucking stream chat, nigga. Talk as much as you want. Alright. Let's see. Alright, my non-opium niggas. We're gonna have to, you might have to deviate from this, because we're about to watch a video about Carti.
Carti doesn't drop this.
Alright. What the fuck is gooning instructions? I kid you not, it's exactly what it sounds like. Never heard of that shit. No, videos. Alright, bah. Did you say Carti? I love Carti. No, shorty gonna tell me how to Opium YVL 005 for sure. Alright.
If Carti doesn't drop this year, do we put him in the present pool? Vote in the comments. Yes, I approve of this message. This seems fair.
We make him into a sex slave.
If this happens, I'm trying him first.
Yeah, bro.
The point of this video is not for me bashing Carti for not releasing the album, but I do believe he needs to be utterly castrated for that shit.
Fuck for dating in me, you're dating in me. You're dating in niggas.
Like, how you gonna drop?
What the fuck is going on tonight, bro? Holy shit.
Drop a song called 2024 and not drop the album in 2024. Like, what is wrong with you, dog?
Yeah. Playboi, he is so mid, not gonna lie. Yeah, you tweaking, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You bugging.
But nevertheless, this drought in music has made me reflect on how Carti is as a person. And I know it's not common knowledge to call this nigga a bad person, but for me, who was
yes,
quite...
it is. What the fuck? Is he being sarcastic? Oh, it is common knowledge. Okay, never mind.
Ignorant to this shit and only just found out how much of a terrible guy this dude really is, you know? So this video is just gonna be me listing down a lot of shitty things.
I haven't listened to Carti in a minute, to be honest. he got some good songs, man. You should tap in, Star. I ain't gonna lie, you should tap in. Carti is known for being a deadbeat. What the fuck, LMAO? That is true, Mike.
And a lot of shitty characteristics this guy has in a video format, you feel me? And I don't want to be very pretentious in the video, you know? I don't want to be on some shit like, oh guys, stop listening to this guy's music, man. He's a terrible person. I hate Kanye.
This is completely unreviewable trash, and here's why.
Because I am a strong believer in separating the art from the artist. Like, I love Graduation, and I think it's one of the best albums of all time. But nothing could have prepared me for December 2022.
Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table.
Oh, shit.
Especially Hitler.
And that...
See, yeah. You know, you fuck with Kanye, you understand that he makes amazing music. You know, you're a fan of him. Some people even fucked with him running for president. But then, you know, you say shit like that and then it becomes hard to defend him, you know?
Is probably it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video and peace.
Anyone still bump more money, more problems after the Diddy allegations? To be honest, I never was listening to that shit for real, bro. Carti told me he couldn't drop because the aliens took his album. I believe it. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people can praise. I don't even know if I could say his name on here. But I feel like a lot of people can praise that guy and still have a fan base. I just feel like we're in the era of people just like not giving a fuck. Like, especially people that don't care about that situation. I'm gonna be honest, they'll definitely still fuck with you no matter what you think.
I feel like everybody knows the story already, so I'm just gonna gloss over it. So Carti dated this girl named Iggy Azalea, right? They dated for about 2 years, and they decided to...
Can't lie, these pictures used to bless the internet, son. I ain't gonna lie, yo. When they was both blonde, bro, that was an era. That was an era.
To have a kid together. Everything was relatively okay until it was time for her to actually give birth to her son. And Playboi Carti wasn't there. But instead, he was playing PlayStation with Lil Uzi. So yeah.
Yo. Life too stressful to give a fuck about an artist's personal life. Yeah, maybe. I don't fucking know. I need me a thick white hoe like Iggy. He is that talented, and I'm a lefty. I don't blame Carti for getting Iggy pregnant. Carti is a horrible, but goddamn his music. Luckily, we have AI. AI don't hit the same, bro. It probably will soon. It's getting there, but yeah.
Yeah, this man missed his son's whole birth so he can play Fortnite with Mr. Galaxy Gas himself. And his response to this, well, he didn't. He stayed silent. How mysterious. He must be aura farming.
Never.
So considering he did...
thing is too that's kind of like crazy about it with Carti is like he'll really leave people to make their own conclusions. Like, he could have easily hopped on the internet and said, none of this shit true. I was with my son when he was born. And I have seen my son within the last 6 months. But like he just doesn't fucking do that. Alright, he just doesn't. And so videos like this get to be made. Bro, I just joined back. Welcome back. Carti's a definition of mysterious. Now, low key though.
Even putting that effort to respond, Iggy Azalea kept spewing shit about him, right? And one thing she said was that Playboi Carti missed his son's first ever Christmas so he can party for his Whole Lotta Red album with a stripper, which is fucking insane. But moving on. She even flat out said that this nigga just don't be taking care of his son. She replied to this one Twitter post and she was like, yo, you can really compile every single moment this guy took care of his son in a 2-minute video.
And that's exactly what he did. He made it around a 2-minute video, footage with him and his son. Well, I'm not sure which came first, whether she addressed that after he posted the video or whatever, but he did actually post a 2-minute video of him with his son.
Which is crazy. And personally, I understand not giving a damn about Iggy Azalea, cause whatever.
I'm a runaway slave. Master.
That's racist.
But nigga, your own son? Nigga, damn, man. Believe it or not, this is not the first time this guy disrespected pregnant woman. The next instance is actually a little bit more darker, so I'll refrain from making jokes, you feel me? So Carti had this one girlfriend, right? And this girlfriend fell pregnant, and they got into an argument regarding the paternity of the child. And shit got heated, and Carti started, choking his girl. He was choking her so hard, in fact, that she probably would have died or either passed out. Luckily, she was able to make it out alive. But, yeah.
That was such a interesting way to bring that one up.
So there's a guy named Uno the Activist, and he's Playboi Carti's cousin. Well, not actually, but people call him his cousin, so I'm gonna call him his cousin. They basically grew up making music together, and they were in a rap group named Slur.
There's videos. Okay, that shit disappeared. Same, I'll be the dad that stepped up for Iggy. You mean for Carti? I ain't gonna lie. Listen, bro. I'm with it, bro. I'm with it.
Gang with another guy named...
Well, I'm not with it, but I respect you saying that you're with that. Uno got some good ass music for real. For real, very underrated. Like, when a lot of niggas say that Carti bites him, I can hear the similar... Like, you can tell they definitely be around each other. Like, the sounds are similar. Like, the baby voice sound compared to, like, Uno's basic sound. Like, yeah, Uno's really good. There's a video of Carti saying he beat up 2 girls in a gas station. Yeah, I did see that, unfortunately. But listen, bro. 2025 music, though.
1,000 band funny, but we don't care about him for now. They were grinding, they were making music, and they sooner or later got realized by, you know, the ASAP mob, that group with all them niggas that rap, and ASAP Ferg, and ASAP Bari, and ASAP Rocky, but like nobody really raps anymore. And ASAP Bari decided to violate women, and ASAP Ferg left, so it's just really ASAP Rocky. So it's not really the ASAP mob, it's more of the ASAP man. Because it's like, you know, one guy, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, they basically got co-signed by the...
Keys, Chris Brown beat up Rihanna, but the world moved on because the music was fire. Yeah, you're not wrong. You seen a vid of Blueface son hanging around them strippers? No, but I'd be more surprised if he wasn't hanging around strippers. Blueface is fucking crazy.
ASAP mob, and you know, they were rocking with them for a bit. But one fateful day, you know, the activist got into a dispute with this other ASAP mob affiliate named Bloody Dior about some girl or girl problem, something like that. And it got to a point where Bloody Dior grabbed on his Glock with a switch and an extremely long clip and blasted his ass.
My nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah,
so
this
Uno
is
that
a whole nother situation too. People from Opium just filled with weirdos. Still good music though, not gonna lie. Yeah, you're not wrong. Saddest YouTube stream ever. Twista Adrenaline Rush. Opium Fashion is tough, not gonna lie. Facts. Decipher green laughing face emoji, nice. Can we get a Charleston White reaction after this? Reaction to what? What did he say? Did he say something new? Something? You like Jid? I do. I don't listen. I haven't really listened to him much since he came out, but I fuck with Jid.
activist got shot and he pulled up to Carti like, yo, bro, these niggas is crazy, bro. I can't do this shit anymore, bro. We need to leave, dog. This nigga shot me, bro. These niggas is crazy. And Carti was like, first of all, nigga, I don't give a fuck who shot you. You have no emotion. Your music sucks. You get no bitches. You get no money. And your lips ashy as hell. These are my new friends now, bitch. So Carti basically...
Bro, this video, bro. Sparky, what do you think of why do you think the XXL freshman ciphers fell off? I think it's a few things, but mainly, like, there's just, I feel like in recent years, I don't know, for one, the music don't really hit the same anymore. but also the dynamic of like where music was changed too. I feel like in 2016, all the new rappers had similar enough sounds and good enough chemistry to the point where that's why the cyphers still worked. But nowadays it's like, nigga, and granted I don't really keep up with the cyphers anymore because they fucking just been ass, but nowadays you got like DaBaby, like in 2019 you had DaBaby, Meg the Stallion, and then like YK Osiris was just thrown in there. Like it just didn't make sense. The chemistry was off. It just didn't hit this. It just didn't hit the same. 2016 and 2017 cypher, they just kind of meshed together a little better, and it was a little bit more believable that they would be friends outside of that cypher. That's why I feel like it makes more sense to do like an underground cypher, because at least the sounds are somewhat in the same hemisphere, and you know, I feel like the chemistry might be there, but really it's the chemistry for me. XXL just got artists who make one-hit wonders. Not any are consistent artists. That's a fact. Like, it's really debatable whether they're gonna be set in stone. Like, 2016, from 2016 to now, if we're talking about XXL, every year less and less artists made it out to like the point where like they're still relevant from that list. 2016, pretty much everyone's still damn near relevant, even if it's not, you know, exactly the same level that they had before. And then 2017 is just like a little less, and then 2018, and then yeah, you get what I'm saying. I feel like if XXL was changing with the times and looking into the underground more, that will help. I agree. Because the thing about a lot of these mainstream artists, like, you can be a mainstream artist and still not have a fan base. It's really, I feel like it's more so who you hang around and how your music sounds. Right? Like, there's a lot of niggas that have radio time more so than a nigga like Osama Sun, but Osama Sun has way more of a strong and a bigger fan base. But I don't know, I feel like the industry is afraid to move away from the mainstream sound simply because like there's still a lot of older people, instead of like trying to mesh older people into the underground, which I get, because old people tend to be stuck in their ways and like they don't really want to hear anything new. So it is what it is. 2016 will always be the best hip-hop. Yeah, I agree. 2017 was great too, though. J. Cole is not that damn bad. Chill. Who the fuck said J. Cole is bad? That's insane. It's a crazy statement. That's the smart money to attract the deepest fan base. J. Cole music is woman repellent. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I never said he was bad, but he's been slack since For Your Eyes Only. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. I thought the album he dropped in 2018, I forgot what it was called. That shit was cool too.
Basically snaked his friend for a more successful career. He even started to hang out with Bloody Dior and started sneak dissing his friends in a couple of tracks. Well, apparently, because I got my information from Luista, and you know, he's the most reliable source. What the fuck is this thumbnail, bro? This has to be the funniest shit I've ever seen.
No, that did.
Y'all know concerts, right? You know, that thing you and your best friend go to see whatever nonsense your favorite artist does on stage. You see these concerts, right?
Yo,
and
y'all going to a Dave Blunt's concert? Be honest. My top artists are Jid, Mac Miller, Kendrick. Yeah, you into that conscious shit, which is cool. I like J. Cole, but I can't bump him around the huzz. Listen, bro. If you feel like you gotta switch what you're into because some hoes are around, bro, you gotta do some shadow work, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Dave Blunt is a bootleg Juice WRLD. I think it kind of sounds like Juice WRLD and Trippy a little bit, but yeah. Nah, to be honest. Oh shit, the stream came back on. Yeah, a while ago. Hunter Thomas is fired. Aaron may be fired too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If these are artists that you're naming, bro, these literally sound like niggas that you could have went to school with. Devontae Thomas and Aaron May, what the fuck?
in these Playboi Carti concerts. There's a 25% chance he shows up to that. The Antagonist tour was postponed twice and then cancelled. The Dublin concert was just straight up cancelled. And the Rolling Loud Thailand concert was cancelled 3 days before.
Carti don't fuck with niggas in other countries. Like, the sad thing about Thailand is like, alright, if he cancels a show in New York, it's like, okay, I still live in the US. There's a chance that I could still catch Carti. These niggas in Thailand will probably never see Carti, bro. I can't lie, unless they come to the US. It's literally that's the only way. That's the only way. Dave Blunt's Stave dive would be crazy. Yeah, nigga, it'd be a fucking crazy front page on the newspaper, nigga. I can't find no buzz that fuck with the underground. I gotta keep looking, because you live in Canada, my nigga. Come to fucking New York, bro. They'll embrace you out here. Dave Blunt's farts will make the entire Create concert crowd run away. Yeah, I guess. But nah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. King, you gotta get out of Canada, bro. It is what it is. Laser Dim over Carti. I ain't gonna lie. Thanos, bro. I don't know about that, my boy. I don't know about all that. Like, I fuck with Laser, but nah. Pain Square, I feel the same way too. But the problem, you know, that's just skew. Wilson principle, arts discretion. Never wrestling with tradition. Canada is crazy.
For the due date, and it's yet to know why he canceled the concert. For all we know, he could be playing Fortnite with Lil Uzi again.
You know what's crazy is that Let's Take for Fade, like, meme is to date is so massive. Yeah, massive. I mean, I'm seeing like new ones that I've never seen before that have like.
So you see the recurring theme with this guy. He does stuff without the consideration of other people. He's like somewhat of a narcissist. Oh shit, my phone's ringing. Hello? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh, Iggy Azalea already said that. Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
2021 Underground was peak, and I will stand on that. It was good. It was definitely good for, like, the time. That shit was good. It was really good. However, I can't lie to you, bro. I don't know. I don't know if they're better than the Underground now, per se, bro. I think a lot of that shit just nostalgia. I don't know. A lot of that music, I don't know how well it'll age, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know how well the music now will age either, but you feel me? 2021 was fun for the time, but it was mainly TikTok fame, and most of those rappers kind of fell out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it was a. I feel like when people say 2021 Underground was peak, it's like a nostalgia thing. I feel like there's probably better eras and primes that we could talk about. Peak Underground was during 2016 SoundCloud era. I sound like an old head now. Nah, yeah, I agree.
Bit. Well, damn. Anyways,
because he's a fucking narcissist.
Y'all remember that one Aiden Ross situation, when Aiden Ross announced that he's gonna be having Playboi Carti on stream after he paid $2 million for it, and Playboi Carti actually pulled up, surprisingly. But left after 6 minutes once he receives the $2 million, which is another instance of him being a
narcissist.
And to clear up any confusion, the reason why I say he's a narcissist in this instance is because all Aiden Ross wanted was for him to be on the stream for at least 1 hour, but this nigga just couldn't do it and left after like 6 minutes without the consideration of the people in the stream and without the consideration of the person he just scammed. And the nerve of this guy to still ask for a flight home.
How greedy! Yuck!
You see, I'm okay with artists taking extended long breaks to make music. I'm a huge Tupac fan, and that nigga hasn't dropped an album in 20 years. Ugh, what is it now? Hello? Tupac is dead? He's been dead for 28 years? How come no one told me?
Bro, this nigga's a clown, bro. Sparky, do you think who do you think is winning on 1v1? Prime Kevin Durant or Prime Kobe? I don't know. Kobe even said that KD was like one of the only niggas that he never truly figured out how to guard, so probably KD. Niggas thought Cash Dami was the second coming of Christ. Yeah, I can't lie. I was one of them. I'm not gonna say I thought he was the second coming of Christ. I just really liked him. Like, Epiphany was a no skip for me. But I can't sit there and be like, I thought he was gonna be the next big thing. Like, I really wasn't sure. Like, even I used to admit that, like, a lot of his penmanship was like a little weak. Like, a lot of his bars were like fucking nursery bars, but the sound was cool. Like, him, the flow with the plug-in beat, I thought it was really cool. Yeah, I agree. KD would win. LeBron washing Jordan. LeBron played in the 90s. He would have 8 rings. Yeah, I'm not getting into that, bro.
But what I do have a problem with is you saying you're gonna drop it.
I still bump Epiphany too. I ain't gonna lie.
album and just not dropping an album. In 2021, Carti was working on an album named Narcissist, right? And then he started rolling it out. You know, he started teasing it and he started plastering it on everything. And you know, he was getting ready to drop. But when it comes to the time he needs to drop the album, he drops merchandise. Y'all can get your shirts, your shorts, a motorcycle helmet you can get on Temu for $5. I'll get yo right. But Carti, what about the album? I said I was dropping an album? That's crazy. And he did it again with another album called I Am Music.
And then I think come to find out that like the fucking helmet that he was selling was like a knockoff of some Chinese shit too. That was pretty tough. Sofego was supposed to be where Yeet is. I don't know about Yeet. Yeah, you could say that. I don't know. Sofego was a fucking case study, bro. That nigga is like the fucking... What's that nigga's name, bro? That one rookie that used to be on Philly that kind of looked like Lil Durk, bro. It wasn't Michael Porter Jr. The nigga that forgot how to shoot, bro. Yeet is like that nigga of underground rap, bro. I don't know how they fumble. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Basically, in 2024, this guy has been dropping singles like crazy and even announced that he was going to drop an album called I Am Music. This album was so anticipated that even NBA teams were tweeting about it. So best believe niggas was excited for this album. But when it comes to the time he needs to drop
Yes, Markel Fultz, yes. Sofego is the Markel Fultz of the underground, bro. Straight up. He's hooping for the Magic now. See, I didn't even fucking know.
an album, this nigga was like, sorry guys, I couldn't drop the album, but I got YBL hats. Huh? Y'all can get your YBL hats for $85. Damn, this nigga taxed. But you get the gist of it. This nigga doesn't care about his fans, nor does he care about music. And this point is further validated when he was recently outed for using AI on his Timeless verse. And personally, I always found the verse...
I mean, that's not confirmed, but low-key, I could kind of hear it. I ain't like, if they confirmed that he did use AI for this song, I low-key wouldn't be surprised, bro.
A little bit iffy. It was just not the cadence he normally goes for, nor was it the lyrics he normally uses. It was just an iffy verse all around. It was good nonetheless, but it just didn't sound like Carti. But the point is that he used AI, and dare I say that I'm not surprised. Bars, nigga, the fuck?
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
So Carti's a deadbeat father, a woman beater, a snake, a pathological liar, a scammer, and finally a narcissist. So this begs a question. Why do people even like this guy? He just seems like a pretty bad person who just doesn't care about his fans. So why? And there's no better question to ask the king of all social media platforms, Reddit. Guys, I came back from my Playboi Carti Reddit research, and this is all I could find.
God, bro.
I hate my life. But the general consensus is that no one will care if you make good enough music. You can murder civilians, burn down orphanages, and traffic Malaysian children, but it's okay if you make good enough music. That's why everyone hates Diddy so much, because his music sucks. Say my name, come on.
I've never seen a song age so poorly, bro. Oh my god. Okay, Drake's last good album was Views. That's a crazy take, my man. I can't lie. That's a crazy take. Scorpion was valid, bro. It wasn't Views great, but it was definitely still good. Charleston White called Angel Reese a prostitute. We gotta react to that next. Shit. Let me see. You right on it. Oh man, what the yeah, I don't know.
This song actually goes kind of hard. Damn. But this begs another question. Is Carti being favored? Because I know rappers that have done heinous things and got rightfully persecuted for it. But it seems to me that Carti's immortal to this shit. Because when Carti does something completely disgusting and deplorable, people just seem to bat their eye.
Playboi Carti pushed me in the bathroom along with his dudes and stumped my head in the toilet, stumped my head on the side of the toilet, ripped my ear open. They were stumping my head in. It was like 5 or 6 of his homies stumping my head in the bathroom for me defending a woman that they didn't like.
Because I've never seen someone get away with so many terrible things right under our noses. Diddy chill. Diddy chill. Yo, Diddy chill. Yo, Diddy no. Diddy no. Diddy please. Diddy.
Keep your mind on your man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I low-key blacked out for that last 5 seconds, bro. Shout out to you, though, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, but fuck. Holy shit. I thought this was gonna be a little bit more serious. Shout out to you, though, nigga. 2025 music. But, CLB was pretty good. I thought CLB, it just wasn't for me. It was just alright. Some songs were like cool. I'd put them on in the car, but I just don't really care for a lot of CLB songs. But you said, nigga, Charleston White. This nigga said, bro, Angel Reese. Do y'all want to watch Charleston White call Angel Reese a prostitute, bro? Oh, look, no, fuck it, whatever.
Angel Reese woke up this morning. She says that
put this shit back down.
She's disappointed in us.
She's
hard.
Okay. Right. Okay. The more you look at it, the more you see shit you ain't see before. Nice.
Don't listen. She can't do nothing but play basketball. Angel Reese might well just start setting. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want to hoe. She got that spirit. Is she a basketball player? Don't no woman play basketball. Them boys like don't no real woman shoot no hoop. They learn home economics. All the lesbian boys like can play. Yeah, so she been
Charleston White and Uncle Ruckus. Apparently, shit.
Sell some to get your OnlyFans. She'll make way more money OnlyFans than trying to shoot a jump shot.
Yeah, she's transitioning, man. I mean, she was open. She said that she only makes $74,000 a year, but she makes more money.
Man, give me some. I'll get her that. I'll double that a year. And we ain't got to fuck all the time. Yeah, we just fuck sometime and hang out. But no, man, she ain't transitioning. She really want to be a hoe. Look how she dressed. Look how she take her pictures. She really want to be a hoe. She the only woman in the basketball league that displaying the sexuality online that she's doing. She really want to be a hoe. She want to be one that rap a hoe.
Maybe she's bringing more dudes.
I don't know. Like, is that true? I don't know, cause it's like I don't follow Angel Reese like that, but I don't really get the vibes that she wants to be like a hoe though. She could be a lot more vulgar and promote way worse messages and just say worse things in general than what she does, bro. I think she's pretty tame, honestly. I think she's just a regular girl coming up in this era, bro. I'm not tapped into anything Angel Reese this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tell me what's wrong with this image. What the fuck is going on in my chat right now, bro? I don't know, bro. I got hold up. Whatever.
To become WNBA fans though. That's what you say you want to see. You say you want to see girls dressed butt naked and shoot hoops.
She ain't doing what Shaq. Shaq told her to go dunk in her panties. She should follow Shaq lead. Bitch, go dunk in them panties.
I can't lie, Shaq was wilding with this one, bro. I can't lie. Shaq was wilding with this one. Granted, I heard a lot of people say that, but it's like, nigga, you're Shaq, bro. Like, a lot of these girls look up to you and think that they could possibly be the female versions to you, bro. And then you go tell these bitches to go fucking hoop in some panties, bro. Dunking pants. Like, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy.
But yeah, I like to see her online. I wouldn't want to go see her play basketball. Unless they're in a Victoria's Secret panties and bra running up and down the court in some red bottom heel. Other than that, they want to see them always play basketball.
Nice.
Yeah, and they want to see them dunk. And can't none of them dunk.
Yeah, Cardi B's upset too. She says she hates all of us.
Man, we hate her like her. That'll get that pussy away to a nigga while she pregnant. Let a nigga calm on the baby head. She don't let a nigga get that pussy on the baby, calm on the baby head. Man,
what y'all think of that situation? Like, Cardi, granted, like, Offset been cheating on her, right? Like, I don't feel like that's a secret. But what she did was, like, while she was pregnant with, I believe, her third child, like, she was basically, like, another dude was smacking that while she was pregnant. What y'all think about that? Y'all think she was fair in that situation?
How low down can you be? You wrong, yeah. And not only that,
if I was Offset, I would have cheated, not gonna lie. I mean, he was, clearly so, shit. I don't know.
Forget Cardi B said she used to drug me and rob him. So who give a fuck about a bitch like that? Yeah, these folks.
Cardi B is a stripper in the past. I was at fault for marrying a hoe. I agree. Like, granted, I don't think there's necessarily, like, I don't feel like a stripper couldn't deserve a non-toxic relationship. However, I just feel like there's certain things people do that tells you where their morals are at, and then it's like, nigga, if you date them, it kind of is what it is, bro. Any girl that was on a reality show, any girl that, like he said, talked about drugging niggas, bro, you just gotta stay far away from that, in my opinion. Charleston White is a make of a pimp named Slickback and Uncle Ruckus. You could throw a few more niggas in there too. I couldn't tell you who though. Clayton Bigsby wore a hood on Chappelle show. This guy stripped his integrity for the opposition, thirsty for disaster. What does this got to do with anything?
To play the nigga out the money. Don't, man, come on now, nigga tricking with you a drug, man. Bitch, you can play me out the money. You can talk me out the money. You ain't gotta do this. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and give you some more. So you gonna up for show money for this one time money. You a no good riding dirty leg for real. So ain't nobody paying Carti B no mind. And I just want to remind
This
everybody.
nigga got the Sandy insults. No good, rotten cow, humping tree, fucking.
B ain't black. She a Latin. She ain't no black sister. Nicki Minaj is the queen y'all supposed to be listening to. Nicki Minaj did go away.
That's the relevant. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Sparky, what's your favorite video you made? Project X, Chick-fil-A. Sad truth about basketball. Playing sports.
To the top. Cardi B did. Cardi B always beat her way to the top. Nicki didn't get nobody no pussy. They were trying to get it too, and she was all around the big nigga. So nigga, we ain't paying attention to no hoe that got a speech impediment.
He got flags and the MAGA hat.
I think Camilla had a dream team. I mean, who else? Glorilla.
He be wildin', but he funny as fuck. I be rolling watching these clips. Not he is, but like, I don't know, bro. I hear a lot of people like, bro. It's like he'll say real shit sometimes, but then it's like Kanye, where it's like, you said shit that's so fucking crazy to the point where like I don't even know if I could respect a lot of your like I don't know if I can take you seriously, bro. Like this nigga said some crazy shit about Asians. Like I just can't, bro. I just can't. Like even if he do say some real shit, cause you gotta understand, y'all, a broken clock still gotta be right twice a day. However, I don't have to constantly go to that same broken clock for the time, bro. That's just me. It's funny, I'm not black. This doesn't hurt me. Right? But he made graduation though. Yeah, like shit like that. Yeah, like this is complete, like I'm viewing this completely as entertainment. Like I'm not sitting here trying to really analyze this shit that he's saying, bro. It's like 1 in every 100 thing he says be some real shit. It's not even, it's more than 1. It'll probably be like 10 in every 100 things. But the 100 things are so bad, you forgot that this nigga could ever be right about anything at all. It's almost like, wow.
She didn't have a dream team. She had some funky hoes. She had some dirty leg hoes who pussy probably stank.
Beyonce was
And Keys, bro, some nigga asked me to put this shit on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So here we are.
a good pickup.
Beyonce wasn't a good pickup.
For the people who are easily influenced, she got the right people.
She got the right entertainers. She didn't get the right people. Man, the right people would be the sister, the Academy winning sisters. Regina King. Sanaa Lathan. What's the other one that got that they played man, I can't think of their name, but not them. Go get them acting women who not caught up into the speculation of the sex world. Beyonce and Jay-Z is caught up into the speculation of the puffy sex world. She went and got Gorilla, who showed that motherfucking camel toe. Man, nigga, I ain't never seen my grandmama, my mama, my aunt, and them pussy print.
Oh god.
Them hoes walk around with their pussy that ain't.
That's the new normal, man.
Man, they let you know that pussy ruined. They big dick nigga that put them lips out. Got your motherfucking lips hanging.
Florida.
Some big dick niggas with them camel toes showing like.
He talks like he's from Fentanyl Fields. Yo, that sound like some Fortnite shit, bro. Fentanyl Fields.
Yeah, they normal with the camel toe ain't looking like no motherfucking moose up. Yeah, you talk about nigga, that's a ruined pussy hole.
You feel like that's not classy? It kind of ruins the image of a.
Yeah. Say, homie, anytime a woman turn around and shake her head, homie, that's the lowest you can go. Turn around and look me in my eye. If at the stage, get ready to tip her. If she turn her ass to me, I'm gonna turn to her face. If she turn her ass to me again, I'm gonna walk off. I ain't no ass nigga. I'm not an ass obsessed black man.
I don't think he talks exactly like Uncle Ruckus.
I grew up watching Bluto and Popeye fight over Olive Oil. Olive Oil was skinny in the mother. I grew up looking at
this nigga old as shit. This nigga said Popeye and olive oil, bro. Holy shit.
In magazines with women faces, pretty faces. Nah, my nigga, I'm not a porn addicted freak, so you can't shake your ass to me. I want to look at your pussy, man. Let me look what's in your soul. Let me look into your soul.
Yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, women were way more petite.
Man, these ass
Way
shaking,
more.
pussy showing ass little girls this day, homie. They the reason why black men don't respect women because they think everybody like them. That's why every time a nigga get with a woman, he say, "Hey, send me a picture," because you already putting it on display anyway. So why not send a picture? Go down your social media page if you won't find nothing classy because they think.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This nigga's already kind of talking pretty fast, but shit, we gonna see. Like I put it to 1.5, bro, and I low key felt like I had to turn on my showering on. But hey, let's see.
All nigga want to see his ass. No, man, nigga like a pretty face.
So you think Angel Reese is going about it the wrong way? She could be loved by men, but on a different playing field.
She's wanted by men. She's not loved and she's not respected. She's wanted by men. They want her sexually because they sexually stimulated by what she's presenting. She's not giving us her mind. Nigga can't respect her mind. Nigga don't even respect her body. Because if you respect a woman's body, she won't ever catch you looking at her body. If you and nigga respect her, man, let me just say this. Nigga V take some of the more classiest pictures I see online. And be looking good taking them pictures. Take some of the more classiest, sexy pictures that niggas see online without showing a TV, without showing a pussy print, and without showing a cake hanging at the back. So that's why the black man think every woman is like how she because the presentation, the uniform. So they think we all want that. They think every black man is assed obsessed. That's how the gay men are winning. That's how the fat booty gay men win. That's how the transsexual who gonna get their body done just like that's how they win. Because there's nothing more to compete for other than getting the fat ass. Niggas missing the Adam's apple. Nigga missing the big hands, the broad shoulder, because he's stuck on the ass.
I see where he coming from with this. I ain't gonna lie.
I call it the ass obsessed black man. That's why he go either way. Because he like booty. Think about that, Just think about it. He didn't read.
I guess essentially what he's saying, you know, as much as I can clean up this shit that he gave us right here, is like, when you set the bar so low, you're essentially making it to where you don't have to do much to be desired other than just have a fat ass. Wrong messenger, unfortunately. Amphetamines, acres ass. I agree, unfortunately, but shit. I don't know, bro. Hold on. People think females ain't got sense no more. I read that. There are times with the exact same thing as now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit is not popping up in my fucking actual chat. That shit disappeared. Alright, let's see. Nah, they really violated my video earlier, bro, for no reason. Excuse me.
Gen Z.
Alright, y'all. Which one we moving on to next? The dangers of simps and incels, or the subscription economy, why Gen Z is so poor? SparkysThots, would you play deleted? What is that? Or is that like some shit like they're removing what you're saying? I don't get it. Subscription economy sounds interesting. A channel. Okay, delete. Shit, I'm not really sure what that shit consists of. Hold on. Oh, this dude. I mean, why not? It depends on I guess he just makes like hip hop videos. Yeah. Depends though. He's almost your size channel.
Gen Z has a mass.
But alright, we gonna do subscription economy. Why Gen Z is so poor. Maybe 1 to 2 more videos after that shit. We gonna see. Usually. But no, I would react to it. Just put videos in the Discord. I'm probably get to that shit next stream. Would you take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z? Fucking $500,000. Like, what can Jay-Z tell you that you can't figure out in a fucking book, or just like gain that information? Like, what do you mean? Not to mention that shit low-key aged poorly now. They saying that nigga caught up with Diddy. Can you add Discord mod? What you mean by that? If it was LeBron, I would give him $500,000 and go to dinner with him. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. You Krispy Kremen right now. I can't lie. I don't have Discord. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'll keep him on my radar though. Deleted. Like I have him up there. Just next stream, just remind me. I got you.
The midnight release at GameStop, one of the most sought-after moments of the year for gamers around the world. As early as 6 to 12 hours.
Oh fuck. Let me go ahead and say this shit. The subscription economy. Why Gen Z is so poor. Right, let's see why we're eating sardines for dinner.
The midnight release at GameStop, one of the most sought-after moments of the year for gamers around the world. As early as 6 to 12
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wish I was old enough to actually go to one of these, bro. I really wish I was. These should seem lit as fuck, bro. And later on, I ended up camping outside for sneakers and shit anyway. So like this would have been very cool to go to.
Hours before launch, prepubescent teens and older brothers who could legally buy the game for them would camp out in front of the store with one shared goal: to be among the first to own and play the year's most anticipated release. It was an indescribable feeling, being able to hold that physical copy.
I was there for the midnight release of Skyrim 11/11/11. That sounds fire. That sounds fire. I still think Skyrim is the best RPG ever made. I never played Skyrim personally, but I do hear a lot of good things. I wish I was old enough to experience Blockbuster, not gonna lie. How old are you? Because I'm 21 and I experienced Blockbuster. They stayed open. I had one not crazy far from me. It was like downtown Brooklyn. But they closed it around like 09 or something like that. So I got to experience a little bit of it.
Of the game in your hands, reading through the manual attached to the inside of the front cover on the way home. It was one of the first ever memories that I have of being able to claim something as truly my own without my parents' aid.
You could have experienced Blockbuster. It's just a matter of whether you had it in your area or not. I'm 21 too. I worked at Blockbuster in 2001 to 2005. We couldn't work during San Diego fires. Ooh, sounds crazy.
And displaying these discs in my TV console became a subtle symbol of status. When I open my current apartment's closet, now empty of physical games, I'm hit with a stark realization. Experiences like the midnight release at GameStop are rapidly fading into obsolescence.
Yeah.
Think about the last thing that you bought. Do you actually own it? Can you resell it? Modify it? Are you sure? From the music we listen
For the most part, no. And I hate it. I hate it, bro. I bought a fucking PS5 digital edition, bro. I regret that shit so bad because I wanted to save like $100. That shit was not worth it, bro. I should have bought the disc. I like having physical media, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, that shit can't be taken away from you. If some shit happens, like, let's say you got banned on PlayStation or some crazy shit happened and your account got terminated, those games are gone. Everything you paid for is gone. And mind you, games cost more now than they did back then. I don't even own any of my games. I'm a fucking idiot for that. But don't worry, we're gonna get a new PS5 though. We're gonna get a new PS5 at some point. I don't know when, but we're gonna do that.
To the roofs over our heads, and of course the games we now play, we're slowly moving from a world of ownership to one of eternal renting. Is the convenience of these new business models really benefiting you as a consumer, or is there a deeper, devious reason bubbling under the surface that influenced this change? That's what I want to explore and find out. In the early 1990s, nobody could have imagined a world in which no extra physical space was needed to be able to listen to every song you wanted to hear. But when Steve Jobs created the first iPod in 2001 with the slogan 1,000 songs in your pocket, everyone would soon start to understand the value of digitizing physical products. The iPod offered two legitimate paths to digital music: purchasing directly from iTunes or converting your existing CDs into digital files. This revolutionary approach to portable music sparked explosive growth, but it also created an unexpected parallel revolution. As Apple promoted its paid ecosystem, millions discovered a backdoor solution through peer-to-peer file sharing networks, allowing them to fill their devices with music without spending a dime. Websites like Napster and LimeWire used a system in which users could upload the music they owned to a decentralized server for anyone to download for free, and I definitely did not.
Apparently a lot of games were manufactured in Mexico. I agree with physical disc. They're resellable too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's literally no value. Like, I buy a $70 game right now, and what can I do with it? I play it, that's it. I remember having an iPod as a kid. Jesus, yeah. LimeWire was the shit in my youth. So yeah, that's crazy. Because the thing is, what this does is like, it brings up a point that a lot of people don't even understand that we value, and that's convenience. People value physical media and practicality, but in the moment where you just want to do something and not have to go through any extra bullshit, convenience, man, it takes over. People aren't thinking long term when they just want to listen to the fucking new Beyonce album, or they just want to play a game. Like, I'm telling you.
Use LimeWire. Actually, we all used LimeWire as a kid. If you are a very late Gen Zer or millennial, I know you were on LimeWire searching for that Darude Sandstorm. But you can see why this would be a massive problem for everyone involved in the production of the music. Artists and record labels were not receiving any royalties for freely downloaded songs and albums, and so it eventually led to these sites being sued and shut down for copyright infringement. But the damage had already been done. It became abundantly clear that the digital information age would keep spawning new platforms like this, where users looking to save money could find free versions of their favorite artists' songs with enough searching. A solution needed to be made, and it needed to be made fast. And thus, the music streaming subscription service industry bloomed. If everybody trying to get
honestly, this is probably like why fucking even on my stream got taken down. It's probably why, because of shit like this. You know how much money they lost because of shit like this? You think that new Switch even worth getting? If you're a Nintendo fan, like, that's literally going to be the next generation of gaming. Like, they're making a new Mario Kart, Odyssey 2, all that shit. And I doubt they're going to keep dropping those games on the Switch before. So, like, if you're a Nintendo fan, for sure, get it. Wait till the Switch was worth all the games you will love. Huh? I use YouTube to MP3 converter back in the day to download and listen to music. That's a fact. That's a fact. Or I would just, like, literally just doom scroll through YouTube, bro, and just listen to music on there. Me, bro, when I was a kid, I ain't gonna lie, if I ain't have internet, I probably wasn't listening to music. I literally just go through YouTube. Literally.
to buy a subscription. I know browsers you can download for free got me. Am I right? There's a lot of browsers that all behave a bit differently out there, but the one with the coolest features that I've used so far is Opera. Let's say I'm making a video about sneezing and farting at the same time. I want to be able to read this article while I write my script, but then I gotta find a way to open two browser apps at once and fit them on my screen. But with Opera, all I gotta do is drag one of the tabs and they automatically create a split screen for you. Then I realized I'd rather have a summary of this page. Easy. With Opera's new Aria AI tool, you can get a detailed summary simply by pressing.
In third grade, fell for the ad. No, honestly, I didn't. I was just, like, actually listening to what the nigga was saying. In third grade, my childhood best friend and I won third place science fair for incorporating SNES Mario Kart and testing response time. That's fire. That was a great excuse to play video games in school.
Spotify was really the first platform to make an imprint in the scene and offered what seemed to be the perfect solution. It solved the growing concern for pirated music and found a way to create a service that was better than piracy and at the same time compensated the music industry. Spotify offers both a free version with limited features and a premium version which is completely ad-free and gives you the ability to download and listen to tracks without data or Wi-Fi.
Once again, the premium, same music they're giving you, it's just adding more convenience, right? They're essentially selling you problems and then making you pay to have those same problems solved. It's crazy.
Just $10 a month. When we were all first exposed to this model, it honestly felt like a dream. I could search for any song that was recorded professionally that I want, with no ads and no potential viruses. And I wasn't even paying for each one individually. All I had to do was pay $10 a month for the platform. It was a steal. Although I might feel that way on the surface, the reality for a lot of listeners, and especially the artists themselves, can often be a lot more deceiving. For example, let's say you're like me, an average Spotify premium listener, and you listen to 15 to 20 hours of music per week. If we assume the average length of a song is 3 minutes, that means we listen to roughly 340 songs per month. If we were to buy each of these songs individually, that would cost us around $340. But with Spotify Premium, we only had to pay $10 for that month's listening. Happy ending.
Spotify is weak. I don't really use Spotify. I'm an Apple Music nigga, bro, so I don't know. I still pirate. Not pirating music in this age, bro. Grant, I'm not bashing you for doing it. I just can't personally, bro. I don't have the patience for that shit. YouTube Premium and YouTube Music, no ads, $14. Yeah, but YouTube's UI isn't the most ideal for scrolling through music, in my opinion. Like, Spotify and Apple Music is probably way better. This is what Netflix is doing. They have decided to add ads. Yep, it's just more money. Literally just more money. Every corporation taking notes. Yeah, because the thing about Netflix too is I think all the money that they were making was literally just off of subscriptions. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I never seen an ad on Netflix for the longest time. So I think they were just upping niggas' subscriptions. But once again, it's the same concept, right? If Netflix does add ads, they're giving you problems and then saying, hey, we have the solution to the problems that we essentially just gave you. Same shit. Every corporation taking notes. Facts. If I was the owner of Google, I'd make it to where To use Google Chrome or any Google service, you need a subscription. Easy money. That's kind of fucked up though, because at that point you're just denying people. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that would go very well. YouTube be having them gems too. No, yeah, Netflix killed Blockbuster deservedly. Yeah, Netflix was actually supposed to. I mean, Blockbuster was supposed to buy Netflix too, which is very ironic. They siphon your data. Google gets easy money, silly. Yeah, that's a fact. They siphon your data. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't deny internet access. For one, they have your data. For one, they don't need your subscription money because everyone uses Google. They have a huge platform that everyone is on, and so they can literally just make money off of ads. That's how they can afford YouTube. That's how big companies really can afford to do a lot of things. It's actually within their best interest to provide you a free service because millions of people hop on it, and then that's exposure for a lot of companies, so then you can run ads. That's how YouTubers make money. You can't deny bro trying to tax people for no reason. Nah, yeah, this nigga want to live in a fucking, I don't know, this nigga wants to live in some shit, bro.
Right? Well, if you're not a frequent re-listener like me and you're constantly listening to new songs, then yes, you as a consumer are genuinely winning this deal. But suppose we expand this phenomenon over a year and
Now, low key though, low key.
Add in the element of repeated listening. I don't know about you guys, but I'm someone who listens to the same like 3 to 5 albums over and over for at least an entire year. If that's the case, and each album, let's say, has an average of 12 songs, that means I'm really only listening to about 48 songs per year. If I were to buy these albums of songs,
48 songs per year is insane, my boy. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga's a fucking astronaut in the ocean listener.
Only cost me $30 to $50, but with a Spotify premium subscription, I'm charged $120 for the whole year. And as the years go on, you're paying more and more for the same songs you've always listened to indefinitely. Now, is the extra $50 to $90 per year really worth having any song that I want at any time? You could definitely argue that it is, but when you decide to use a music subscription service, your music can and will be taken from you at any time. Have a song you really love saved to your offline library? Well, if you suddenly stop paying for your premium subscription, it's gone forever. And at any time, an artist or Spotify themselves can choose to take that song or album off of their platform due to licensing problems, ownership changes, or regional restrictions. Can you imagine if you had a stack of music CDs at home, then a random person knocked on your door, barged into your living space, and took those CDs without your permission? That is what
Literally. And that's the problem that arises when it comes to non-physical media, bro. The theory presupposes a lacking desire for options in music. Yeah.
Spotify can legally do with your downloaded songs at any moment because you do not own a personal license or physical copy of that song or album. But as we now know, it's not just Spotify. Practically all of our forms of entertainment have switched from physical ownership to subscription-based access. You can have access to all your favorite movies and TV shows at all times. You just have to pay for Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, and Disney Plus, and then...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm about to say something. You guys may or may not agree with me. There's too many of these shits, bro. There's way too many of these shits. I don't agree with the sentiment of doing this, but low-key, bro, if one company just monopolized all of these, which probably wouldn't happen, I could just pay for one thing, like, I'd really appreciate that. No one uses Paramount Plus, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love old Nicktoons and Nickelodeon shows, but I don't love them that much, and I could get some of them on Netflix. Disney Plus, I don't know, my sister pays for that shit. Max is valid. Hulu is cool. It's just like, it's only good if it's ad free. Hulu with ads, bro. I'd rather just pirate shit, bro. I'd literally rather just pirate shit. I had 100 gigabytes of music before streaming. I do miss the ownership, except Yellowstone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, ownership is like so huge. But in a lot of regards, even that costs a lot of money. Back in 2017, all you needed was Netflix and Hulu. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh my gosh. I remember you either had one or the other, bro. And now you have to have like 5. You have YouTube Premium? Fuck no, I don't have YouTube Premium. I wish I had YouTube Premium. There are a lot of streamers, but Hulu is now Disney and Max. And Netflix are here to stay forever. Yeah, because especially with Max, Netflix has their own studio and they're pretty much producing their own shit, and it's going very well. Like Squid Game was huge. Avatar, they have access now to. It's crazy. A lot of these streaming services are only going to stick around off of the strength of the licenses that they own. As in a Game of Thrones Day. Hulu ads are annoying as shit. I can't stop watching for some reason, bro. As soon as a Hulu ad comes up, bro, I immediately bury my head into my phone, bro. I don't want to see none of them shits. Baby Reindeer was huge for Netflix. I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro. But I believe you, bro. I believe you. Netflix studio be cooking. Max and Netflix are the only ones worth keeping these days. There's bullshit like Apple TV now. Yeah. And then even with like the other streaming services, they switch licenses like every fucking 6 months or so, bro. Like 1 minute you'll be watching, it's like, yeah, I bought this because my favorite movie or show is on here, and then boom, you can't watch it there anymore. Now it's like, okay, Netflix sold off the rights to fucking Fast and Furious to Peacock or some shit like that, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Max is owned by Warner Bros. They own too many IPs. They license to other streamers. They could possibly be bigger than Netflix. That's a fact. And then that's my thing too. They can gatekeep with that too. Now, even though they're not directly, even though Netflix is a competitor for them technically, they can gain money through essentially being gatekeepers for Netflix, because Netflix they have to go through them in order to have some of their IP. So now keeping your competition around low-key becomes beneficial for you. It's crazy. TV will only be around because Apple themselves do very well, and they make a lot of originals that arguably very good shows. Yeah, I believe it. The main issue with less competitors is monopolistic market. It's going that way anyway, though. Facts. But honestly, it's bittersweet, man. It's bittersweet.
And after a couple $100s a month, you will gain access temporarily. The companies, not you, will decide when to take certain shows and movies off their platform due to time-restricted contracts or show popularity. But let's say you end up purchasing a movie somewhere like Amazon or iTunes. That means that you can permanently watch that at any time you want because you bought it, right? Well, not exactly. Besides the obvious restriction of only being able to access that movie or show on that specific platform, which almost always requires you to be connected to the internet, when you purchase a digital version of a piece of entertainment, you're purchasing a license to access and use that content under specific terms and conditions. If you actually read the clauses in Amazon's terms and conditions, which you won't, you'd find out that access to purchase content can be revoked if licensing agreements change. That means that if Amazon's agreement with the rights holder suddenly ends, the movie or show will probably be removed from your library, even though you actually purchased it.
Literally, I've had this shit happen, bro. I remember going to the airport, bro. I wanted to watch fucking Tokyo Drift, and then it wasn't there. And then you fucking go type in, oh, where can I watch Tokyo Drift? And now it's like, oh, fucking Peacock or some shit, bro. It's fucking annoying. It's fucking annoying. You should make a video about the downfall of cable TV. Maybe. I don't know. When I make videos like that, people don't fucking watch it, so I don't even know if I want to do that shit. Like, that's mad effort for people to not watch it. The main issue with less competitors is, oh yeah, we already watched that. Great proposition. Oh, about the video? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
The same goes with books you buy on the Kindle platform too. And I would love to take this time, because I feel it is relevant, to revisit the category that started this video: gaming. No longer are the days of driving to the store.
Literally, Alan, that's what I'm saying. But then it's like, if you buy the movie individually, bro, they be charging like $8, $10 for that shit. Sometimes they charge you $8 just to fucking rent it, bro, let alone own this shit, which obviously even that comes with its own issues, bro. Yo, what's up? I agree, make a vid on the downfall of cable. Once again, bro, maybe. I don't know. I'll see.
Store to buy a physical copy relevant. Now, instead of your physical space being partially allocated to your game cases, your drive space within your console is taken up by hundreds of gigabytes worth of digital games that you have to have downloaded.
Yeah, you can't even have these shits on at one time. Then on top of that, you have to pay for storage. Then on top of that, you can't even play a lot of these games unless you're online, bro. Like, oh my god, bro, we're so fucked.
if you want to fully access them. And it's damn near impossible to fit all modern games on a single hard drive. Thank God I turned into a PC gamer a few years ago. But don't worry, gaming has created their own half-broken solution similar to entertainment streaming services. The Games Pass, which is also known as PlayStation Plus on PlayStation consoles. At first glance, the Games Pass might look like as sweet of a deal as Spotify, but for gamers. You get 100.
I haven't been to GameStop in years. Yeah. Like, honestly, in a lot of regards, I hear a lot of people say that they'd rather just go to Best Buy for games as well. Because they're not trying to be sold like 15 extra things and a fucking credit card and a power-up reward service. Because that's literally like what GameStop pushes to make their money. It's really annoying. GameStop was cool as a kid. Now if I look at it, just a lame, shitty game store. Yeah, and they're not making money. They have to push power-up rewards or sell you fucking Funko Pops. Which at that point, nigga, it's not even GameStop, bro. It's not even GameStop. And it's so annoying because it's like, I'm older now, bro. Like, if I'm going into game, it's not like when you were a kid, you're walking into the game store and you're just happy to be there. You're happy to browse there. You're going there. You're not even sure if you're going to buy anything at all. But even if you know you're going to buy something, sometimes you go into the game store not knowing what you're going to buy. So it's like, all right, I'll browse around. Now, bro, if I am going into GameStop, I just want to get in and out. So all the extra signing up for power-up rewards and do you want Game Informers sent to your house every month? I could give a fuck. Give me my shit and get me the fuck out of there. That's why I don't like GameStop anymore. But then again, I have a digital PS5 anyway, so I haven't been there in a minute myself.
100 plus games, and you'll get access to many big AAA games when they come out if they are put on the Games Pass, all for just $12 a month. Most of my gamer friends are subscribed to the Games Pass, and it's usually how they end up saving money on the latest Call of Duty or other AAA title. After all, they've already paid their monthly fee for that Games Pass and are using it for a handful of other games, so technically they're just getting this new title for free, right? Well, let's create some hypotheticals again. Let's assume you only really play 1 to 3 games on the Games Pass consistently. If most AAA games are around $60, that means it would cost you $180 to buy those games and have permanent access, about $170 more than playing them for a month on the Games Pass.
Yeah, that's the thing too. A lot of these things, they sell you an illusion. Like most gamers nowadays only play like 1 to 3 games. 1 to 2 of those games are usually like free games anyway. And essentially you're just paying for a bunch of shit that you don't even play, but you can play it. I don't know. That's a lot of thing. That's a big thing companies do too. They sell you the idea of something when realistically you're probably not even going to be there for that thing. It sounds nice to get all these games, and honestly, Game Pass I do think still to this day is a good deal if you play games. A lot of niggas don't play games the way that they say that they do, so it doesn't make sense for everybody. To make you feel old, the 3DS came out 13 years ago. Yeah, I know. I be keeping up to date with shit like that, bro. It's crazy. Reddit users on the r/Wall Street Bets forum sparked a buying campaign for GameStop stock in January 2021, which helped drive the stock. Yeah, a lot of niggas made money during that time, bro. Fuck. That shit was iconic. They actually made a whole Netflix series about that, too. I didn't watch it, but I will watch it. That shit is cool.
But if you plan to play those games for years to come, what starts to happen? You end up trapped to a monthly subscription with hundreds of dollars accrued for a game that only costs $60 to have it permanently. And on top of that, just like entertainment streaming services and digital products such as the Amazon Kindle, Microsoft can choose to take games off the Games Pass whenever they like, although they usually never do this for the most popular AAA games. If you've already sunk in a few $100s to your Games Pass subscription, then paying $60 for a game that was on there for a while will make no sense to you. Your sunk cost bias will kick in, and you'll think to yourself, well, I've already been on Games Pass for so long, and I've already paid this much. It doesn't make any sense to pay another $60 for a game I was already playing that.
And the sad thing about shit like this too, this is just how life works. The moment you cancel that shit, life will give you a reason to where you shouldn't have canceled it. Now suddenly your mans want to get on Call of Duty. Now suddenly fucking Ricky from elementary school finds you sitting at the park someday and he's like, hey, you know, I've been playing this shit on Game Pass. We should play. Fuck, I literally just uninstalled Game Pass. Like, it's crazy. I wish I knew how the stock market worked in depth to capitalize off something like that. Or something like the GameStop short squeeze. Yeah. See, I knew about it. I was fucking, I didn't have the bread, bro. I just didn't have the bread.
that was on the Games Pass. And so with a subscription, you are now a customer for life. And if that game is free, you best believe they at the very least have a battle pass where you're forced to pay $10 a month if you want to unlock the newest guns and keep your competitive advantage. I wanted to highlight subscriptions to entertainment services at the beginning of this video for a couple different reasons. The first is that while a myriad of different subscriptions per month adds up to a stupid amount of money, it does offer undeniable benefits. For heavy users who constantly explore new content, like music lovers, these services offer both convenience and potential cost savings compared to purchasing media individually. And second, the growth of these platforms provides the most concrete example of the shift in media consumption, creation, and all ownership in general that would define the 2010s and beyond. From one of high upfront costs with lasting ownership to deceptively low monthly payments that ultimately cost consumers more. And the deeper underlying reasons that most companies switch to this model has a lot more to do with your money and information rather than providing a better experience for you as a consumer. So let's move on to a different realm of subscriptions, the ones that are necessary for our work and our lives. This might be a little hard to believe, but there used to be a time where you only needed to pay a one-time fee to have access to a software that could revolutionize the way you worked. When SaaS, or software as a service, became the industry standard, companies saw their annual recurring revenue and stock prices soar. Take, for example, the Adobe ecosystem. Adobe dominates the creative industry as they provide a whole host of software for whatever type of art you're trying to create. In the past, you used to have access to Adobe products indefinitely after a fairly expensive one.
Yeah, bro, like, I can't, like, even this is becoming a hard thing to keep up with, bro. Like, with fucking Streamlabs, like, I want to make the transition to Twitch, and there's something called dual streaming that you can do on Streamlabs, but you have to pay to do that. Then you have to pay for an editing software. Then I have to pay for the software that I use to make my thumbnails. It's crazy, and it gets to the point where it's like, you have to realistically be making money in whatever you're doing to even have it be worth it. It's crazy. You're really gonna have it's like you're gonna get to the point where you have to pick and choose your entertainment, bro. Otherwise, you're just not going to be able to keep up with it. But like, we've been spoiled with shit like this, man. Like, and that's the thing. Even with Netflix being how much it was for so long, people can't picture a life without Netflix. And now, when they start doing little things, they'll start taking little inches, and then eventually see if they could take a mile, and they always do.
One-time purchase. But today, Adobe offers what is called their Creative Cloud. For about $60 a month, you can gain access to the entire Adobe suite and an active subscription.
GameStop should just revert to retro games. I think they actually did, or they're trying to do that. But the problem with that is they're charging so much for it to the point where, like, it's not even practical, my nigga. You're better off just scalping for them shits yourself. And I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of retro game stores that are like mom and pop and not corporate based that I'd rather support than that shit. No offense to GameStop. I only get free shit because I'm a student. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The moment you get out of school, you're fucked. And you a senior? Whoo, boy. Listen, you better apply for Amazon now. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, bro, like, it's hard, bro. I know. Like, I'm not a student, so I got a lot of shit I be doing be out of pocket. Microsoft Excel has subscription. What the fuck? Yeah, like, shit like that. The whole Microsoft Office has subscription now. See, like, I never thought I'd see the day, bro. It's fucked. They're seeing what they can get away with, bro, and they're aware of how much people need these services, so they're willing to do it. That's the thing too, bro. People aren't willing to speak with their wallets. Even with gaming, bro. Gaming, everything. If people spoke with their wallets, none of this shit would happen. But people panic and they're just like, damn, I need to do what I have to do, and then they just buy this shit anyway.
Is required to be able to use.
And the thing is, like, even about me sitting here complaining about this, companies know not to value people's complaints anymore, because at the end of the day, the stock prices tell the truth. Numbers don't fucking lie. So when shit like this happens and people are complaining but they're seeing the stock price go up, what do you think they're doing? They don't give a fuck. They're looking less at what people have to say now, because people don't talk with their wallets. Crazy. Some people use Excel for budgeting. Yeah.
Any of their products now. Highlighting the price difference here is unnecessary at this point.
Sometimes, shit, money and numbers talk, bro. Crazy. Ironically enough, you can't even spell words with numbers, but they definitely talk.
It's obvious that after a few years, you would have paid more for the Adobe Creative Cloud than if you were to buy these softwares up front individually. What I really want to talk about in this section is the way that these companies entrap you in their ecosystems forever. When you've built workflows with these systems, these companies purposefully make it as difficult as possible to leave and export your data. For example, with Adobe products, they actually offer cloud storage for your work, but this isn't standard cloud storage. Files are organized in a proprietary way that works best with Adobe apps. Fonts, color schemes, and brushes you've collected in Creative Cloud also become inaccessible if you leave, and so
that's a fact. Like, over the years, there's things that you bring in just to make your editing experience unique to you, So it's so inconvenient to leave that alone to the point where people are willing to just keep doing it and keep paying the subscription so they can stay and they can just keep things consistent as to how they've been. Yeah.
Most people don't end up putting in the amount of effort required to start from scratch. You don't even consider switching at the start because the deal of about $60 per month feels too good to pass up. It's only until you're too deeply entrenched within the softwares and all your work is tied to them that you realize the consequences of not being able to access your work anywhere else. And you'll lose access to all your work on the cloud too if you're suddenly unable to pay. You're almost left with no other option at that point than to stay within their ecosystem, even though better software exists that doesn't require a subscription. And honestly, I'm kind of speaking for myself here. But what about the physical items that occupy our daily routines? Surely those cannot be influenced by the rise of subscriptions, right? Wrong. Plenty of items are now being created that require you to buy a physical product from that
Yeah, skincare and all types of shit, yeah.
company while also paying a subscription just to make the product fully functional. Oh, you thought you just needed to buy the Peloton bike? No, silly. You have to get a Peloton membership too so you can access the classes.
I hate when Apple does it. Apple makes it difficult to transfer stuff that isn't an Apple product. Yeah, that's a fact.
You thought you could repair that brand new John Deere tractor you just bought on your own? Nah, you've got to go to a John Deere approved retailer due to the software they now use in conjunction with the hardware. And of course, we cannot forget about the largest subscription service for every young person or old person within the developed world right now: renting. As the income housing gap expands due to more big corporations making more money thanks to the fact that we're tied to too many subscriptions that make it impossible to actually own anything, which results in them buying up hordes of houses to artificially inflate prices, most people have no other option than to rent in their lifetime. And renting does seem more convenient. I get it. I like just having to put in a maintenance request and having something fixed for me in my apartment. But these corporations are benefiting from subscriptions far, far more than you are in the long run. And it's about time you start to wake up to the truth. There's even more shade.
Yeah, City Bike has a subscription too, yeah. You don't have, granted, you don't have to get a City Bike subscription to use City Bikes. But if you're doing it every day, it just makes more sense because the money piles up from you just buying one every day to the point where it's like, nigga, you might as well just buy the subscription.
Shady stuff going on here that I haven't even mentioned yet. Kind of like the fact that every subscription service creates a constant stream of user behavior data. Spotify doesn't just know what music you like. They know what time of the day you listen, how often you skip tracks, even what device you're using. Netflix uses viewing habits to decide what shows to produce and even what thumbnail images will make you click. This data is incredibly valuable for targeted advertising and product development and allows these companies to sell your information for insane profits. They also often create artificial tiers or limitations to push users to more expensive plans, and many services advertise monthly prices but bill annually to lock in revenue. But really, what all of this is about, besides the obvious soars in stock prices that most of these companies experience when they switch to subscription-based services, is making sure you never have enough money to buy your own assets, but have just enough money to keep giving these corporations your cash indefinitely. The truth is, with the way the economy is right now, most people can't afford to pay for each piece of entertainment or necessary household device individually. Most people can only justify a $20 a month subscription instead of a permanent $500.
And the sad thing is, a lot of people don't understand that just because you can buy something does not mean you can afford it. Like, if you're paying for Netflix, Max, and fucking Hulu, but then you only have enough to make yourself some sardines and rice every day, like, you're probably not affording all those services now, are you? You know, people don't really think like that. They just think like, yeah, I can buy it, but you know, it doesn't necessarily mean you can afford it.
Ownership. And that's exactly what these companies want, because if you have
a lot of niggas, bro, that's supposed to fuck with you be gatekeeping these services too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ask your mans like, yo, let me use this, gatekeep, and not letting you out. Family members, all that, which I respect. But people gonna buy us Riptide service just to get Pokemon cards.
Had enough physical assets to live comfortably, then what reason would you have to give them more money? I used to be a heavy minimalist back a few years ago. My apartment only had the bare essentials, and apart from the fact that I was trying to save every cent of extra cash I had because I was much less wealthy, I also saw it as a way to clear the clutter from my mind. I thought it was the most zen-like meditative thing to do, to own as little as possible because you feel so free and you're not tied down by anything. Back then, there was such a big push for minimalism online and how owning nothing could improve your life, but now I'm starting to realize more and more just how bullshit that is.
Bro,
sure, you should get rid of and sell things you don't absolutely need. I'm not arguing against that. But if you are trying to save money,
it's only good if you grew up off of minimalism to the point where you never felt like you need anything, bro. To go from having to not is an issue, and that's why these companies make so much money too, because at the end of the day, we grew up essentially with the baseline access to be able to watch whatever we wanted, right? We could buy DVDs, we had cable. Obviously, it wasn't as much, but we found little ways to innovate and make things more convenient for us, and then we get used to that new lifestyle, and then it keeps going. Facts. That's facts, Sparky. At one point, I had an Uber Eats addiction. I checked my transition history. I'll spend like $250 a month on that shit. I cut that off real quick, bro. Nigga, I got an Uber Eats fucking addiction, bro. I can't even lie. I can't. Still dealing with that shit. That's why learning how to cook is essential. True, but then once again, when you get used to the convenient lifestyle of just having food at your door, bro, it's hard, bro. It's hard. Sometimes it don't even be a matter of knowing how to cook, bro. There's people that are amazing cooks, but it's like, in a lot of regards, bro, we get used to living like kings, bro. We do. We do. To be able to touch some shit and have things show up at our door, bro, that's like life of royalty, bro, back in the day, for real.
One of the main reasons should be so that you can own more of the things that you are surrounded by instead of allocating more of that money into a digital purchase or subscription. As much as you can, start to buy the physical copy of that book you're reading. Go to the store and get the case and CD for that game you love. Buy the vinyl for that album you can't stop listening to. Fill out your living space with physical items that can't be taken away from you after a contract expires or a licensing restriction gets enacted. We thought we were saving more by avoiding these things, but it's only making us poorer in the end. Break away from these subscription ecosystems as much as you practically can, but of course when the time calls for it, you can still use the digital version of these things. I love the convenience of being able to pull out my small e-ink device on a plane without carrying around a clunky book. It saves me a noticeable chunk of space in my backpack. But at the same time, I now understand the importance and value of buying the physical book too. Not just as a keepsake, but as an indication of the assets I am working on accumulating that can never be taken away from me. And that's how we really start to gain more power and control over our lives.
Shit,
Feels like a lot of modern life tries to make us dumber or more confused.
I hope so, bro. I'm so mad. Even him saying this shit to me, bro, all I could think about is the fact that I have a digital PS5, bro. I fucked up so bad, bro. I wanted to save $100, bro, and I ruined my life. Oh, fuck. It's whatever, though. Alright, fuck. Not gonna lie, life before Uber was popular seems so distant now. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't even remember, like, bro, I would think I was just eating fucking Chinese food every day and pizza. Like, that was really the only thing you could get delivered. And it was like $10, bro. Max $10. If it was $10, it was expensive, bro. It's terrible. Mind you, bro, even the Chinese places be wildin' now, bro, because they be on Uber Eats now, too. And they get used to making like $20 off of orders that used to cost like $7. Bro, I remember, like, the Chinese restaurants, bro, you spend more than $10, bro, they used to give you a free soda. Sometimes, two, if you bought 2 meals, bro. Now, they don't do none of that shit, bro. They don't do none of that shit, bro. They just let you just fucking die of thirst, bro. They don't give you shit. Sometimes they don't even give you a fucking receipt or a fork or extra sauces, bro. Because they know how much they can make without having to lose anything, bro. It's all profit margin. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Okay, people actually used to take them yellow taxis, LMAO. Yeah, and then on top of that, bro, like, people became so fucking socially inept to the point where, like, they'd rather just click shit on their phone than hail a taxi. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel that. I do. But once again, even little things like that, bro, that's an aspect of life that you would normally have to go through, and they removed that barrier, so now you don't have to go through that. You just pay. Pay. Money is a solution to fucking everything now. Shit that you had to deal with, it's crazy. Colleges do this with textbooks. We have digital textbooks instead of hard copy ones. Yeah, I seen some of them even, they'll like ridicule you if you didn't buy the version that they want you to have, but it's like a whole argument of like, oh, it's the same content, so why should it matter? But they just want you to spend hundreds of dollars on books, which is crazy that books should even cost that much. Books that aren't rare, right? Obviously, if it's a part of a curriculum, there's enough for people to have. Otherwise, you wouldn't fucking tell hundreds of thousands of niggas to buy the same book. So what makes that book expensive? It can't be the information in it that's online. It can't be the fact that it's rare, because clearly there's enough for everyone to have. There's just a fucking big ass price gatekeeping it. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm probably gonna get off for the night. I'm fucking hungry. I didn't eat all day. But I'll stream tomorrow, though. I'll probably stream tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Friday. Keep it going. But yo, y'all. W stream, though, y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming out as usual. And just look out, man. We gonna be streaming again this week. That was a good last video. Yeah, I agree. It was kind of slower paced too. Like, it kind of relaxed me a little bit, bro. So like, I don't even feel like I feel like I could go like sip on some tea and go to bed now. But yeah, when's the next tier list? I don't know. I don't even know what it is. What do y'all want the tier list to be about? The Cartoon Network tier list VOD is on my second channel, SparkysThots. If y'all want to go watch that, if y'all weren't in the stream, I uploaded that literally today. And yeah, interesting video. Facts. Those simp videos say the same thing. Glad we got this one. Yeah, but you know, guess what? That's what people want to see, and that's probably what's gonna get views when I re-upload this shit to the second channel. So but either way, I ain't tripping over that, bro. We could get to that shit tomorrow anyway. Nickelodeon or Disney show. Okay, Nickelodeon. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that like next week or something. Did y'all fuck with when I had people in the tier list, or would y'all rather just me do it by myself? What do y'all think? I fucked with doing it with people for sure. I feel like it gave me people to argue with. I thought it was cool. And I thought we could keep, we still kept up pretty good chat engagement regardless of that. But either way, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for coming out. Love y'all niggas. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Said the people made it better. Arguing with people was funny. Alright, bet. Say that. I'm gonna take that now. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming out, yo. Sparky out.